Just starting my hike on the Pacific Crest Trail, Mount Ashland area. I just got onto the trail. So this is what it looks like. Beautiful day, about 70 degrees. Pretty sweet. It's gonna be an adventure. First viewpoint, little viewpoint, Mount Ashland over there, ski area. So, feeling good. It's warm out. It's about 75, but feels good. Little breeze going too. Oh crap, Bigfoot. Bigfoot. Shit. Oh God. You see him back there? Oh my God, it's Bigfoot. Ah. Oh, shit. Just joking. So, Mount McLaughlin out there in the distance, and I'm up here just below. This is the Pilot Butte. The PCT goes right below that, but there's actually a trail that goes to that. It's a Pilot Butte hike, so it's pretty cool. I bypassed that though. Not time for that. It's really probably about 80-some degrees out here. It's warm, but so far I've kind of just been in and out of the trees and at higher altitudes. I think I'm probably at least between 4,500, maybe even 5,000 feet. It's breezy, so it's nice, that cool breeze. So gonna take lunch soon. I think it's getting close to 1 o'clock, so I'm just gonna find a shady spot and do my lunch. Check out that view. Mount McLaughlin way out there. Pretty sweet. Heading that way. It's kind of in and out of the trees, and then you're kind of in these like little deserty areas, like I'm right here up on this peak. I'm first day, about a mile to my destination if I want to stay there. It's just a water drop or a water spring where I'm gonna refill water, and I can camp there, or I can continue on for as many miles as I want. So I think I'm gonna go there, fill up, rest for probably about 3 or 4 hours until it cools down, and then continue on for probably 3 or 4 more miles when it cools off. That way I can get out of this heat for a while, because it's probably about 90 degrees or more now. Well, here's my first spring, so I'm happy for it, but it's just barely anything coming out here. But it's water. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Got my gear down over there on the ground, and then back over here is walk this way with me. We got the little water spring right down over here. You can see it kind of right down there. Coming out, I'm just got my bottle sitting there kind of cooling off, filling with water. So I'm gonna hang out here for a while. I've already drinking like 1.5 liters of water. Had some more food. I'm not messing around with getting dehydration on this trip, so I'm drinking tons of water, as much as I can, so that way we don't have to deal with anything out here as far as dehydration. So it's over here, there's a nice little cool shady spot by this tree. The spring actually comes from right down over here on the ground, right there. It's coming down through like right here, and then there's a pipe, and then that runs it over to that guy over there. So gonna hang out here for a while, and then I think I'm gonna go 3 more miles up the way. There's apparently another water spring and then a campsite, and I ran into 3 hikers earlier. They were heading that way, so I think that's where I'm gonna go stay too. It's like about getting close to 3. It's just too early to stop now. I'm just gonna wait, cools down a little bit, and then take off. Morning, day 2. My favorite time of the day, morning hiking. It's about 5:23. Nice and cool. Plan to knock out 11 to 12 miles by noon. Get to Hyatt Lake. That's actually my destination. Actually, it's going to be 14. It's 2 miles past. So I got Hyatt Reservoir first and then Hyatt Lake. So it's pretty nice out, clear. Should be a good day. Hiking up this butte right off the trail really quick. It looks like there's going to be a really good view. That's sunrise to the east, and this is to the west here. Kind of hiking up way high. So that's where I came from. That over there is Pilot whatever butte hike. I came from way behind that, and that's where I was yesterday. I'm gonna keep hiking to the top of this. I want to see, I think we're gonna be able to see Medford from the top of this, because we're starting to see city lights. No, maybe not. You can see down into some of the outskirts of town. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it way out there in the distance. I don't know what those lakes are. I am going to Hyatt Lake today though. I'll be there probably around noon or so. You can see how the landscape changes to desert over there on that side, trees on that side. Pretty amazing. Day 2, digging it. Looky what I found. Freaking bathroom. Right on the trail in the morning. Perfect timing. I thought I was going to have to go in the woods. Now I'm going to be able to use a bathroom for my morning constitutional. Nice. Alright, so I did a little side cut off the trail, Hobart Bluff. I just couldn't pass it up. Hobart, yeah. I'm a sucker for a view. So this is the view. It's about 6:20. Been on the trail for about 50 minutes. Probably about 2.5 miles in from where I left off. Gorgeous day. Alright, so I'm at Hyatt Reservoir. You can see the water coming down right behind me, and then there's a bridge over here, and then behind there, there's kind of like a falls area. Pretty sweet. I'm going to just kick back here by the river for a while and just clean up. I got like another, I think it's 2 miles to Hyatt Lake. Actually, I think it's only 1.5 miles. Got like 11.5 miles done, and it's I think about 10 o'clock. So probably going to end up putting in about 15 or 16 a day. I think I'm going to go probably an extra 4 or 5, just because I don't want to sit around the whole time. Wildcat Summit. It's a little offshoot trail off of Hyatt Lake. That's Hyatt Lake down there, what you can see of it. And then in the distance is Mount Ashland Ski Resort. Came out to brush my teeth and I got like a little friend out here in the meadow. See if I pop his head up. I don't know if you can see that. I got a little deer down there. Psst, psst. Psst, psst. It's just sitting down eating grass. Hi, buddy. Day 3. It's about 6:30. Got a little bit later of a start today. 6:15 is when I got started. Ended up doing 21 miles yesterday. I'm a full half day ahead of schedule. I'm either going to do 16 miles today, or I may do, depending on how I feel, go to Fish Lake, which would make it a 22. So, and then maybe get a late start tomorrow, sleep in a little bit. I don't know. Just kind of playing it by ear. It's been awesome so far. Having a great time. Pack load is starting to get down there since I've been eating. Learning to carry a little bit less water. Planning on water a little bit better to get my weight down. A little sore. As far as actually my shoulders, my legs really aren't. I think it was just from the weight or something. Get a little bit of shoulder soreness. A little bit of chafing coming on, which kind of sucks. Just got rid of the underwear altogether. Just not even going to deal with it. Just straight commando. So that's all I can do. Nothing to rub on me now. These shorts are way too loose. So all's good on the trail. Day 3, mile 17, 52.8, spring, right down there. That's where I'm getting my water this morning. Taking break. I've done 4 miles, doing breakfast here and then filling up my water supply. Next water, it's actually not for, let's see, Fish Lake, which is 18 miles. There's a possible seasonal water supply in 7, but there's no guarantee. So I'm filling up everything, 2.5 liters of water, and then I'm either going to stop at 16 miles, which is 12 miles from here, or go all the way to Fish Lake and overnight at Fish Lake. Apparently they have, I think they got showers there. And I think there may be a restaurant, and if there is, I'm getting a beer. So that's where I'm at. It's like I'm entering the Rogue River National Forest. About 37 miles, a little bit more in to my hike. All right, I'm at Brown's Mountain Shelter. Decided to take lunch here. It's 14 miles in right now instead of 16. Decided to do it here because after this I've only got 8 more miles, and I know it's before noon. Right behind me, that's a well pump, but it's dry, it's not working. And then I'll pan around here and show you the shelter. It's like a log cabin right over there. Got a picnic table, and then the log cabin back over there, which is the shelter. Pretty cool. So I'm just gonna hang here and take lunch. Well, it looks like I miscalculated my mileage a little bit today. I'm at the little tent site that I said was 16 miles, but actually it's 17.2 miles. And from here, Fish Lake is another 8. So I'm looking at roughly 25.2 miles that I'm doing today. So it's 1 o'clock. So basically, let's see, I got over 17 miles done in 7 hours. So I'm cooking. So, and I'm anticipating being to Fish Lake sometime between 4 and 4:30. Another, basically 4 to 4.5 hours of hiking at 2 miles an hour. I'm starting to slow down a little bit, so I figure it's going to take me a little longer. But I just went through this lava area, and I hope it ends because it sucks. It's really hot, but at least there's still trees, so I get shade in and out, and then it kind of is like in and out of lava areas. So hopefully that's going to end because it's kind of slowing me down and it's hot. It's got to be Diamond Peak over there. I'm not sure. I haven't looked on the map, but that's got to be what that is because I know I'm going to go close to that. I've been going through this crap, lava rock, in and out between the trees. It's hot. At least they've been able to make the trail flat, which is nice. About 19 miles into my 25-mile day to Fish Lake, so 6 more miles to go. It's 2 o'clock. Probably going to get there between probably 4 and 4:30. It's awesome out though. It's completely clear, but it's hot. It's got to be at least 90 plus degrees. Night 3. So went into Fish Lake. Met up with some hikers that I'd met on the trail. Ryan, I forget his girlfriend's name, but we all met up there and had dinner, a couple of beers. Pretty nice area, really good food. Didn't have a lot of great spots for hikers, so I hiked back up to the trail and I got this spot. You can see my tent up, and then right behind me, right off where I'm going to be sleeping, is a creek, super strong flow too. So gonna stay here overnight and then fill up my water and clean up in the morning, and then onward and upward. Day 4, beautiful day. Horrible mosquitoes, and now I know why. That big lake down there. Guess the trail was going around, I didn't even know it was there. Mosquito breeding ground. They're just horrible. I had to put on a coat, my rain pants, and I'm using my buff as a scarf over my face. I got probably stung 25 times at least. I just couldn't shake them. So this is the only way that I could do is cover up. So that's what I got going on. Me in my mosquito protection outfit. Nice. Day 4, in my tent for the day, kind of taking a partial down day. Not really though. I got 21 miles done by 12:30. Horrible mosquitoes today. I actually had I was filling up at a spring with my water, and I had a through hiker give me some DEET to put on so I could take all my gear off, because I had to actually put on my rain pants and my down coat and a buff and everything just to cover me, because I got stung so many times. I don't know if you can see my face right there. I got stung right above the eye. It's all swollen. So I just wanted to stop. Got to the point that I wanted to get in the day, and just gonna relax and chill out for the rest of the day and night. Go to bed early, get up in the morning. So first thing I'm gonna do when I get to Crater Lake is buy DEET, because I know I'm going to be going by more lakes and water. And right now, in the middle of July, it's like mosquito breeding ground. They're just horrible. If you stop hiking at all for even a second, they're all over you. I've got some right out here outside my mesh on my tent. They're just all over, and I'm actually pretty high. I'm not by any water either. Just lots of mosquitoes out. Crazy. Like 6,700 feet right now. I just came from that saddle over there and then kind of circled around and came up, going through a burn. See some snow over there. There's a couple of lakes right down over in there. kind of what the trail looks like. So I'm about 3.3 miles from being in my destination today. That 26 miles where there's water, of course. That's always the destination for water. Holy crap, look at this view. I'm like 7,000 feet right now. Lake down there. I'm heading around that way, around the ridge. Just ran into a German lady that gave me some of her off. She says there's going to be snow soon, but it's not too bad. You can get through it. She did. Oh, what have I got myself into? So that's what I just had to come down. A ski hill. Freaking nuts. I made it down. Took me like about 10 minutes. But crazy. She wasn't right. It hit snow. And I got to try to see where the trail's at, because I don't even know if this is the trail, but this is the only way down. Freaking epic. I'm so glad I came to this spot. That's going to be my view for the night right there. From my camping spot right there. And check this out. Oh, daddy. Yes! Water. And I'm probably at 6,500 feet. This is glacier melt. Amazing. Day 4, heading to Mazama village. It's about 9 o'clock. I've got roughly about 14 miles to go. It's 9 o'clock. I should be there by 1:30. I'm in a burn right now. I don't know if you can see behind me and all these flowers. It just smells amazing. Got away from the mosquitoes. Put on my long shirt and my leggings with permethrin on it, and so that helped out quite a bit with the mosquitoes. And then I covered up my neck and head with my bandana and then wore a hat. So got a nice breeze through here. Everything's going well. Beat a Mazama village 2 days ahead of time, so we'll see what happens. Day 5, on my way to Mazama village. I'm about 9 miles from being there. It's about 11:20. Probably going to get there around sometime between 1:30 and 2. My pace is kind of slowing down. It's getting warm out. So I've been fighting mosquitoes off and on. Ran into a little bit of snow, just patches and stuff, but everywhere there's snow, there's mosquitoes. So that kind of sucked. Been getting me on my face and hands. That's the only place that's really showing that much. So actually got hit in the lip. My lip's all swollen. So can't wait to get that DEET. Not going to deal with this again. Anyways, let's see. I'm kind of at a alpine campground here, a little spot over here. It's a gorgeous day. Enjoying it. Day 6, just got to Crater Lake, stayed overnight at Mazama. I'm 2 days ahead of schedule. Had dinner down at Mazama Village store, resupply. I'm gonna head over to the lodge and check that out, and then continue on the trail. Rim trail is partially closed. Gonna take the road for half of that, and then I also heard from some hikers that Thielsen is passable. You just have roughly about 8 miles of snow, so should be able to make it through it. Looks like they got tourist boat rides down to Wizard Island. You can see a boat down there, and there's a couple docks, it looks like. So this is the stuff that I'm hiking in, trying to get out of Crater Lake. That snow up there, I didn't come that way, but through the air trail, came from that direction. It's just snow everywhere. So having to use GPS where I don't see the trail, but it's still safe. It's been widely used. A lot of people are doing it. Look at that. That's a glorious thing. Trail magic. Water. On the way to Thielsen, I've actually got less than a liter of water. I got as close as I could. Thielsen Creek is about 8 miles away. This is a big dry area. So I'm gonna fill up my water and drink a bunch. Thank God. This is nice. I could have made it to Thielsen Creek, but it's so nice to have this so I don't have to rely on that water on the other side. Day 6, just entering the last little sign, I think, before I start going up to Mount Thielsen. Just had a water cache and a little bit ago. Filled up all my water, which is nice because I was having to hold out till Thielsen Creek, which is the next water supply. So drank like a liter of water, and I got 2.5 liters on me now. Gonna be sleeping up high tonight, probably about 7,200 feet, possibly, if it's not too snowy. I only want to do 17 miles today. Been doing a lot of mileage, and I'm really way ahead. Thinking I'm going to take a 0 day at Odell Lake when I resupply, which is like less than 60 miles away. So I looked on the map last night. I'm like, I just got to slow it down. Pretty decent view. That's Crater Lake area. That big mountain over there you see snow on, and actually crossed through that area yesterday and went around part of that snow. Pretty crazy. It's kind of cool when you can look back and see where you've been, how far. Almost to the highest point in the PCT. Look at that over there. You could go skiing on that. There's so much snow up here still. That's where I came from, and that's where I'm heading. I got like maybe 0.3 of a mile till I get to the highest point. There it is, Oregon, Washington, PCT. I guess the highest point, 7,560 feet. It's been a ton of snow. Snow day today. I think probably 30% of my hiking was through snow today. This is kind of where I'm going to stop for the day. I'm just going to try to find some open area where I can pitch my tent, and I'm done. 17 miles. Just trying to go lower mileage. It's just my body's starting to break down. I'm getting tired. So I'm just going to lower it down. I'm 2 days ahead still anyways. Met a older gentleman on the trail today. He must have been like close to 70, and he was trekking through, full full white beard. He was really cool, kind of hung out with me for a little while. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye. Day 7, made it out of the snow. It was a pain in the butt, using GPS most of the time just to find the trail. Most of the time there wasn't a trail, just following GPS down, catching trail when you could. I'm at Miller Lake right now, just kind of heading back up to Windue Pass. Getting really sick of mosquitoes. They're just horrible, again, because I'm by a lake, of course. Using my spray, it only works for so long and it doesn't work great. Hopefully, at Odell Lake they got some DEET stuff, hopefully, because this stuff is DEET free. It works for a while, it's just not that great, and they're still bugging the hell out of me, and getting bit all over my face and swollen all the time sucks. Day 8, Saturday. Head down to Wendigo Pass. Gonna get pulled out by Melody. My ankle got hurt and it's swollen, so I'm not gonna be able to complete the hike. So I'm just kind of taking time to just kind of slowly work my way down. Taking a picture. This view is just amazing. Going through this burn, some kind of open like meadow down there, and you can see like little peaks popping over the edge. I think that's probably coming out over there. That's probably Sisters. I can see that. I don't know what that is. And then there's some other mountain back over there in the background. So just kind of slowly working my way down. She's not going to be here till 11, so I got a few hours.